Hey, how's everybody doing? If you wonder why a lot of videos start with that little wobble, my mount wobbles. My camera's too big for my mount. It weighs more than the mount's supposed to be able to handle. But what we got here is this is Rock N Roll Comix issue 14, first printing, the Sex Pistols. Art ain't horrible on this cover. This is Revolutionary Comics. They're all black and white. Most of their stuff is unauthorized biographies. We got Johnny Rotten, we got Sid, we got Cookin, Jones. I think that's Cookin, that's Jones. There might be Jones and Cook. Never mind the back layers. Tell me how they won their suit against the New Kids. It's 1990. Okay, written by Todd Lauren, art by Mark Erickson, letters by Mary Kellner. And it's just the origin of the Sex Pistols, how they all started off, you know. Malcolm McLaurin's sex shop. They got Johnny Lydon in to come in and sing, was it I'm 18 over the jukebox. All these bands, the Clash, the Stranglers, the Jam, Buzzcocks, Eddie and the Hot Rods, Damn. That's where Sid joined them. They get their record deal. I love this one. They went on the Bill Grundy show. He calls him what a fucking rotter, you dirty fucker, you dirty sod, you dirty old man, you dirty bastard. They get dropped by their label and picked up by another. They kick Matlock out of the band. And they had Sid. Sid couldn't play. So this one, yeah, this is the Queen's Jubilee. They played God Save the Queen. There's the Queen's what? Queen's Silver Jubilee, so it should be what, 50? I guess it's 50, Silver's 50. I don't fucking know. They took a riverboat down the River Thames and played God Save the Queen, their version, and got arrested. They'd have to tour every once in a while as spot Sex Pistols on tour secretly. Yeah. They get in trouble because they named their album Nevermind the Bollocks, which is slang for balls. Yeah, just all the crazy. I mean, the history of this is not bad, and it's somewhat accurate. My issue is they don't give a lot of stuff on their damn their U.S. tour, because they played mostly in the South. That's what Malcolm wanted to play. Like Atlanta, Baton Rouge, Houston. I'm pretty sure they played Dallas. Like San Francisco was probably one of the few non-Southern cities they played. I would have loved to seen it, but I was 2 and 3 when this tour went through. I did get to see them. I did see them when they did the first reunion tour. The Filthy Lucre Live albums from. I saw them in Denver. We drove from the coast all the way to Denver for the concert, then drove back. Okay, Sid goes out on his own. Ends up pretty much dying. Middle Sex Pistols. Satirical story. And they always have these little shitty stories. What if the Sex Pistols were New Jazz musicians? Sid and Nancy. Yeah. Tipper Gore's Comics and Stories. These are a bitch to find. Like, in all my years of collecting comics, they came out in 89, 90, so, you know, 31, 32 years ago now. I have seen one copy in person. That was an issue. I picked it up out of a cheap bin because the cover looked cool. It was an airbrush cover like some dolphins in space. It was issue 3. Nuke the New Kids. You call this thing, you paid $10 and it was like, fuck the New Kids. Barf. Starting next month, all Revolutionary titles go full color with no price increase. That's actually pretty cool. I like that cover. That's actually a really cool cover. And Sex Pistols never were what they produced. One full album and some EPs. I mean, there ain't a lot out there. Been a fan since, I can't even remember the first time I heard them. First time I heard them, I was about 8. Because I remember flipping through an Archie Digest and they had it wasn't the BMG ad, the record club ad, it was like that Musicade ad that you'd see in some of these rock and roll comics where they listen bands and they were listening, Nevermind the Bollocks or Sex Pistols. I'm like, that's a really good name for a band. And then I was about 8. So let's see, 80, 81, 82-ish, 83-ish. I decided, fuck it, I joined BMG and Columbia. I was ended up joining both, and one of them had. I was like, well, I'll take a chance on the, and got in. I was like, holy shit. Yeah. That's why we drove from fucking basically the Mississippi Alabama state line down on the coast all the way to Denver. That was 3 days in the car getting there, and 3 days in the car, and it was like, two of us in the car, we're driving, and whenever one of us got to sleep, they moved over passenger, and the other person took over driving. Had a cooler packed in the backseat with lunch meat and bread, ate on the way. All we stopped for was gas and the piss and take a shit. Got there, did the show. As soon as the show was over, back in the car and started hauling ass back because I'd taken a week off from work. I don't know if she had or not. I took a whole week because I had to be like, we got back, I got about 2 hours sleep and went into work. I remember my boss looking at me going, man, you should have taken the day off. No, I got to be at work. I done missed a week. I'm out, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. Remember, if you did, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, all the other bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.